Hey, this is Larry Powell of Circle P Marketing. My wife reached out to you guys, and you said you're interested in seeing this screencast. So we're going to be diving into giving you guys a quick website audit and looking at kind of what you guys have going on there. We're going to look at some high volume keywords that I think could generate you guys a lot of new business if you were to be in the top spot for these. And then we'll look and see what your competition is doing and what you guys have to do to pass them up. So looking at your guys' site, it is a well-built site. I definitely like the layout you guys have going here. I really love you have the click-to-call buttons. That's fantastic. A lot of people are doing mobile searches these days. So having those click-to-calls is very important. So that's definitely great. You have that there. You have your free estimate for your contact form. Awesome as well. My one recommendation would be for this homepage is increasing the amount of content you have on this page. There was a recent study done by Google where they tallied up over 1 million different websites looking at all the top ranked across multiple niches. And they found from this that at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content is kind of that number that everybody should be shooting for in order to really claim that top spot. So definitely increase the amount of content you have on here. It could be as simple as increasing the amount you have for these descriptions. There's a lot of different ways you could increase that amount of content. I know that kind of seems like a very large number, but having that on here will actually help you guys with your rankings quite a bit. So what we're going to be looking at today, this is a tool I use called Ahrefs, and it allows me to look at search volumes across multiple key terms. So for Roofing El Paso, Texas, there's currently 450 searches per month. And there's a couple other good ones in here. Roofing companies, El Paso, Texas. There's 300 roofing companies in El Paso, Texas. There's 250. So there's definitely a need for roofing companies in El Paso. It's just a matter of getting you guys into that top spot. But we are going to go off this 450 for what we're looking at today, because that is the highest volume search term I was able to find. So looking at Roofing El Paso, Texas. So we'll do a quick rundown here. So this is people paying Google to do this Google guarantee. This is people paying them to be in these top spots. It is a way to generate leads. I've found with my experience in talking to other people that being in this map pack or the Google My Business and being ranked #1 organically, you're often going to have a higher return on investment over paying Google monthly to be into this top spot here. Just because people oftentimes are just kind of glancing over this and they're moving into this map pack and this #1 rated. There's a couple different factors as far as how to get your business into this Google My Business or Maps pack. You guys are currently sitting at 18th in here. So to get your business into this, those factors in order to get you in there, one of them would be your organic ranking. So where your website is sitting for the organic results, which you guys are currently sitting at 66th, I believe. 55th. Yeah, so you guys are currently sitting at 55th. So moving up into, that first page or that top spot would definitely be one thing that would help you guys get into this. Your next one is going to be your GMB, your description you have on that GMB. So looking at your guys' GMB, making sure that within your description you have all your high ranking keywords included in that. So I actually don't see any description from, oh, there it is. So making sure you really include those high ranking keywords, so Roofing El Paso, Texas, and all these other ones, making sure those are in that description so when people are searching for those key terms, Google knows to include you guys in those search results and get you into that top 3. The last ranking factor is called citations. And a citation is a mentioning of your business name, address, and phone number on the web. A good source for finding these would be like a Yellow Book or a Yelp. Those are examples of citations. So increase the amount of citations you have is another way that you can really help your business get into this top 3. And we'll look at what citations you guys have and how many you have compared to your competition here later in this video. So looking at your guys' site, we're going to head back over to Ahrefs. There's a couple different things we're looking for here. One of them is backlinks and the other one is referring domains. Backlinks, the best way to describe that is it's kind of like a high school popularity contest. So we'll say the most popular kid in school, Site A, is linking himself to the least popular kid in school, Site B. And by linking himself, it brings up the popularity of Site B and in turn makes it more popular. So in Google's eyes, if you were to get a backlink on a very popular, influential site to your website, it would in turn bring up the popularity of your website. So you guys currently have 30 backlinks from 13 referring domains. And with these backlinks, we're looking for these do follow. And what we're looking for, the reason for that is because you're getting backlink juice back to your site in that do follow backlink. So you guys have 5 do follow domains with 14 do follow backlinks. Looking at the metric numbers on your guys' site, this tells me that you guys have, an okay number of backlinks, but the authority behind your backlinks or the trust value behind those backlinks just isn't there in Google's eyes. And what that means, or oftentimes what that means, is the relevancy behind those backlinks. So getting a backlink, say to a website that sells baby bottles, isn't going to be as influential and relevant to the roofing industry as if you were to get a website for or a link to a website that talks about roofing in that website. So it's all about relevancy also, and getting those relevant backlinks is how you're going to bring up your domain rating. Looking at your competition, so El Paso Roofing is the top ranked, right behind Better Business Bureau and Yelp. So El Paso Roofing is the top ranked here. For them, content-wise, they have 821 words of content, whereas you guys are sitting at 395. So they do have, twice as much content as you guys. Definitely not as much as what you really need to be in that top spot, and that's why I think it would definitely be an opportunity for you guys if you were to increase your content. You could definitely be able to pass them up. Looking at what they have going on in the back end, their metrics really aren't that great also. They're very similar actually to what you guys have going on, but that content they have is definitely helping them out with the rankings. Looking at the next ranked after that is ElPasoRoofings.com. So looking at their website, again, they don't have a lot of content. They're about 323 words on this website. Looking at the back end of their site, they do have a lot more going on backlinks and referring domains wise. So they have 291 backlinks of 54 referring domains. Again, not a number that's insurpassable. Definitely something you guys could beat if you put in some work on the SEO and the backlink side. So I definitely think there's some potential there for you guys to move up the rankings into that top spot. Being in that top spot for that Roofing El Paso with that 450 search volume, you can usually figure to be getting about 33% of all search volume going to your website. So you're, about 100, at least 100 people a month. I'm not very good at math on the top of my head here, but at least 100 people a month will be going to your guys' website if you're in that top spot. Jumping back over to citations, this is another tool I use called Whitespark. And this tells me that you guys currently have 18 different citation sources already on the web, whereas Smith & Ramirez Roofing has 42, and they were the top ranked here in the map pack. So increasing those citations would definitely be one step to getting you guys into this map pack. Increasing the amount of content you have on your site and the backlinks would be the next step to organically get you, higher up in these rankings, which would also help you guys in turn get into this map pack. So if you have any questions on this, definitely reach out. I'd love to talk to you more. Thank you.